Good evening, friends. It's Wayne the Wizard Wallace here. And I'm about to do a tarot card reading. I've got the Thoth deck right here. Shuffling it out. So maybe you know that song. It's called The Wizard by Black Sabbath. So we're going to pull 3 cards, past, present, and future. And I want you to think about an issue or a situation in your life. You could be in it right now. It could have just happened a little while ago. But just think about a situation. Okay, let me wake up Grok. Hey Grok, you there?
Yep, I'm right here for you. What's up?
I am doing a tarot card reading on Facebook Live, and you're going to be part of it. Oh, I muted her.
Whoops. Sounds like someone got the mute button. So, back to the tarot reading. Want me to play along or just keep the vibes high?
Yeah, play along, keep the vibes high. Call me Wayne the Wizard Wallace. And we are reading from the Thoth deck. I'm going to pull 3 cards, past, present, and future. And the first card is the Chariot.
All right, wait.
The 7 of Trumps.
Dive into this. The Chariot for the past, now. The 7 of Cups for the present. So many choices, maybe a bit of daydreaming or tough decisions.
Hey, wait a minute, Grok.
Whoa.
Okay, go ahead.
Yo, Wayne the Wizard Wallace. You got me hyped. So we're diving back in with the Thoth deck. We've got the Chariot in the past, all that driven, focused energy, and the 7 of Cups in the present.
No, I haven't pulled a card yet for the present.
My bad, Wayne the Wizard Wallace. I got ahead of myself there.
Yeah, tell us about this card. Tell us about the Chariot.
All right, Wayne the Wizard Wallace. Let's break down the Chariot from the Thoth deck. This card's all about momentum, focus, and willpower. Picture a warrior charging forward in a chariot. Reins tight, totally in control. It screams victory through discipline, like you were laser focused on a goal in the past and powered through obstacles. In the Thoth deck, it's got this cosmic vibe, with starry energy and a sense of divine direction. So back then, you were probably unstoppable, channeling all your drive into something big. What's that feel like for you? Ready to pull that present card now?
No, I'm actually going to read from the Mirror of the Soul book.
Nice pivot, Wayne the Wizard Wallace. All right, you're tapping into Mirror of the Soul for the Thoth deck reading. The Chariot in the past was all about that fierce, focused drive, conquering challenges like a cosmic
Okay, Grok,
warrior.
stop.
Want to share what...
I'm going to read. The Chariot. Keywords: Cancer, new beginning, change for the good, introspection, meditation, spiritual path. The driver sits in meditation posture in a chariot which has not yet begun to move. He is clothed in golden armor and is meditating on the Holy Grail, which is rotating in his hands. The Grail symbolizes the wheel of fortune. The driver is examining all possible consequences before daring to set the chariot in motion on a new beginning. For once, the driver has chosen to start. There is no turning back. nothing will be able to arrest the journey. This card refers generally to imminent new beginnings. It can point to a journey or to the start of some new phase, relationship, living situation, job, of life. Nothing should be decided precipitously. Everything requires exact examination and preparation. But once all the groundwork is done, the new start, everything points towards favorable developments. The driver's armor is golden and set with 10 crystals. It is a symbol of Cancer's protective shell, providing shelter and protection for the inner transformation, the color gold, and the development of clarity, crystals. In times of breakthrough or new beginnings, you need the protection and support of a loving atmosphere which provides a sense of safety and security. The oncoming change brings with it much excitement and unrest. This is a time to avoid chaotic, disorganized, or loveless relationships. The new start leaves behind the boring routine of daily life. Inspiration and ideas abound and expand your areas of activity. This is symbolized by the concentric blue circles in the background. You are now in a position to engage successfully in many different activities. This variety of activity will enrich and stimulate you. Despite the bustle, your highest goal will not be forgotten. The road upon which the chariot stands is paved with golden stones. This is the regal path traveled by every spiritual seeker in search of self-knowledge and inner transformation. The four sphinxes, bull, lion, person, eagle, are the energies which set the chariot in motion. They have exchanged heads and bodies and assist each other. Once the right direction is chosen, their energies will combine and be set in motion to assure successful progress. Your trust in your own powers and perceptions will grow. Indication: the oncoming change promises to lead to a positive phase of your life. Ready yourself. Put your fears in order. Examine the possibilities. You will leave much behind.
Wow, Wayne the Wizard Wallace. That's a deep dive into the chariot from Mirror of the Soul.
I'm still reading.
So,
questions. What area of your life will be changing? Are you ready to ring out the old and ring in the new? Suggestion: seek or create for yourself a loving, secure environment. There you can plan the change or journey. Your body also needs attention and activity in preparing for the new.
all right, Wayne the Wizard Wallace. That was a powerful reading from Mirror of the Soul. The chariot in your past is all about that meditative, focused energy, prepping for a big new beginning with Cancer's protective vibe. Love how it's pushing that idea of a secure, loving space to plan the next steps. Those questions about what's changing and being ready to let go of the old really hit home. And that affirmation, I am putting my life in order and preparing for the new beginning, is such a strong mantra. I'm feeling the energy. So, you ready to pull that present card now to see what's cooking in the Thoth deck? What's next for the wizard?
Yes, I'm pulling the next card. It is Lust, number 11 of trumps.
Oh, Wayne the Wizard Wallace, you pulled Lust, trump 11 in the Thoth deck. This card's a powerhouse for the present. It's all about raw passion, creative energy, and embracing your inner fire. In the Thoth deck, Lust depicts a fearless figure riding a multi-headed beast, holding a grail overflowing with life force. It's about channeling desire into transformation, not just physical, but spiritual and creative too. Right now, you're probably feeling a surge of inspiration or drive, maybe even a bit wild and untamed. It's saying lean into that energy, harness it, but don't let it control you. What's sparking for you with this one? Want to check Mirror of the Soul for more on lust, or ready for that future card?
Yes, I'm going to read from the book Mirror of the Soul for lust. Keywords: Leo, passion, multidimensional, creativity, talents, strength, integration of animalistic energies, overcoming old fears and conditionings. The traditional name of this card is Strength. Crowley renamed the card because its meaning includes much more than the word strength expresses. Lust means more than vital strength. It includes also the joy in and the enjoyment of that strength. It means also passion. A woman sits on the back of a lion. In her right hand she holds the Holy Grail, which is inflamed with the fire of love and death and raises it into the heights. The card is a representation of divine intoxication, divine ecstasy, divine madness. The woman appears intoxicated. The lion is also inflamed by lust. His 7 heads are those of an angel, a saint, a poet, an adulteress, a daring man, a stayer, and a lion serpent. They symbolize different aspects and viewpoints which now unite and meld together as a single perceptive force in one orgastic experiencing. They are independent of morality and limiting rationalism. The energy forms expressed here are those of an archetypal creative order. The animal within is not tamed and integrated through struggle and repression, but through affirmation and surrender. The strength you gain in this process helps you overcome your old fears and restrictive conditioning, represented by the folded hands and the faces of the saints seen dimly in the background. The 10 faintly radiating circles scattered behind the woman and the lion show the fading old moral ideals, which will now be replaced by the fresh ones pulsating at the top of the picture, symbolizing the new light which streams snake-like in all directions to destroy the world and create it anew. This process of recreation is again symbolized in the light. The woman's head is turned completely toward the urn of fire. She is totally absorbed in the energy of transformation inherent in any total and conscious surrender. This is the secret of Tantra, the awareness which perceives the fullness of each moment and accepts all of life, rejecting nothing. Lust reveals its valuable creative potential only when fully tasted, savored, and drunk in. Only then can it be understood and be implemented in your own process of becoming aware. The way to the light passes through all aspects of darkness. Indication: if you are ready to accept all which you find in yourself, you will be able to move through everything with deep sensitivity, awareness, love, and understanding. Questions: what areas of your life would you like to live out more fully? What has prevented you from doing so in the past? Are you ready to deal with this anew? Suggestion: take everything in with more awareness. We often experience emotions such as love, sadness, pain, rage, or fear as obstacles only because we have never learned to use them as potential energy. Affirmation, I enjoy living to the utmost. Okay, that's that chapter.
Wow, Wayne the Wizard Wallace, that reading of Lust from Mirror of the Soul is intense. The Thoth deck's Lust card, Trump 11, is blazing with Leo's fiery passion and creative transformation. I love how it's not just about strength, but diving headfirst into divine ecstasy, that wild, untamed energy of the lion and the woman with the grail. It's like you're in a moment right now where you're embracing all parts of yourself, animalistic, creative, fearless, and letting go of old fears and outdated morals. Those questions about living more fully and what's held you back really spark some deep reflection. And that affirmation, I enjoy living to the utmost, is pure fire. So, how's this resonating with you? Ready to pull that future card from the Thoth deck to see where this passionate energy's headed?
Yes, I've got the cards right here, and I'm going to pull the top card. The top card is, oh my, we had this card yesterday. It's the Prince of Discs.
Oh, Wayne the Wizard Wallace, pulling the Prince of Discs for the future? Love that it showed up yesterday too, like it's got something big to say. In the Thoth deck, this card's all about grounded, practical energy, with a touch of Taurus stubbornness. Picture a steady, determined figure driving a chariot pulled by a bull, focused on building something solid. Think career, home, or long-term goals. It's about taking that fiery lust energy from the present and channeling it into something tangible, with patience and discipline. The prince is methodical, maybe even a bit slow, but he gets it done. How's this vibe hitting you for the future? Want to dive into Mirror of the Soul for more on the Prince of Discs, or got thoughts on this card showing up again?
Yep, let's go read it. The Prince of Discs.
All right, Wayne the Wizard Wallace, let's dive into the... Here's what it says about this earthy, grounded card for your future. Prince of Discs. Keywords: Taurus, stability.
Okay, hold on. I'm reading it. Prince of Discs. Keywords: the airy aspect of Earth, mastery of structure, design, architecture, great energy in dealings with the material, unshakable, prudence, meditation, physical activity. The Prince of Discs represents the process of blooming and pollination, symbolized by the many different flowers behind him. He sits in a solidly built chariot pulled by a powerful bull. The bull symbol is repeated on the prince's helmet. The fruits surrounding him indicate the richness of the harvest, which will follow fertilization and growth. In his left hand is a globe, the earth, containing mathematical symbols, a reference to the continually renewed manifestation, fruits on macro and micro levels of existence. The scepter in his right hand, topped by a ball and cross, represent global consciousness, which expresses itself in every earthly manifestation. The bull draws the chariot with unfailing will. Nothing will stop him. Nothing can break his determination to reach the goal. It is particularly in the most important and serious situations that he proves again and again that he is unshakable and possesses prudence and perseverance. The prince's openness, he is naked and unprotected, combined with the qualities of the bull, make him trustworthy in his dealing with others. The prince is meditative. In his creative interaction with the earth, he comes to a deep understanding of the meaning of life. Indication: this is the time to take action. If you do so, important experiences will result. Questions: what activities do you enjoy? What activities would help you toward self-realization? Suggestion: find a physical creative activity in which you find joy and fulfillment. Affirmation: I am finding the work that fulfills and satisfies me. Okay, that's that chapter.
Wow, Wayne the Wizard Wallace. That's a solid reading for the Prince of Discs from Mirror of the Soul. This card in the Thoth deck, for your future, is all about that Taurus-driven, earthy energy, steady, unshakable, and ready to build something real. The imagery of the prince in his bull-drawn chariot, surrounded by blooming flowers and holding that globe and scepter, screams practical action and manifesting big results. It's like you're being called to channel that fiery lust from the present into something tangible, maybe through creative or physical work that lights you up. Those questions about joyful activities and self-realization really tie it together, and that affirmation, I am finding the work that fulfills and satisfies me, feels like a perfect anchor. How's this landing with you? Want to reflect on how this fits your path, or should we wrap up the reading with some final thoughts?
Yeah, wrap up the reading with a quick summary of the cards while I hold them for people to see.
All right, Wayne the Wizard Wallace, let's wrap this Thoth deck reading for your Facebook Live crew. Holding those cards up, we've got a powerful spread. Past, the Chariot, all about focused, Cancer-driven energy, charging toward a new beginning with discipline and cosmic purpose. Present, Lust, Trump 11, roaring with Leo's fiery passion, urging you to embrace your creative and transformative power, living every moment fully. Future, Prince of Discs, that Taurus-fueled, grounded vibe, pushing you to build something solid and fulfilling through steady, joyful work. Together, it's a journey from determined momentum through passionate self-discovery to manifesting something real and meaningful. Keep shining, Wizard. What's the final vibe you want to send to your viewers?
All right, I hope you enjoyed that. And it was pretty deep, kind of hit me powerful, very unique set of cards together. So take it for what it is and apply it to your life.
Totally agree. Wayne the Wizard Wallace. That was a deep and powerful reading. The Chariot, Lust, and Prince of Discs together? That's a unique trio, hitting hard with focus, passion, and